welcome to Two Guys Talking NFL. That's what we do. My name's Pat Galliano.
And I'm John Lesaine.
We're happy to be with you today for our podcast following week 2 of NFL 2025. And man, we had some exciting games this week, did we not?
We did have some very exciting games this week. I can't lie. It exceeded my expectations. It honestly did.
Yes, if you like what you're listening to, please subscribe and you'll know all about what's happening, and check out the podcast every week. Leave us some comments. We want to mention you on the air with whether you agree, disagree, whatever. But today we're going to do a feature that everyone will agree with exactly what I share in that feature, because the rankings are definitive in football teams and in logos. What's our feature today, John?
Our feature is we're going to take a look at the best all-time NFL logos. So what's going to happen is Pat has his top 5, I have my top 5, and we're going to go through with those. And Pat says that mine are bad, but, you know.
Well, and they're in the wrong order, too. I mean, even of the top 5. So that's okay. We'll get to that a little bit later. Before that, we'll review some of the games from last week. We, of course, will look at Pat's poll top 10. John's going Lesaine in a little while. Wait to hear what that's about. I can't wait.
Oh, I got something special for you children
always
on today.
Do. Always do. That's great. And we'll look at the logos, and we'll, of course, Pat's going to invent a new feature this week related to Pat's poll called Tiers. We're going to tier the teams in a fun, different way that maybe you haven't seen before. So let's get at it. Let's review some of these exciting games from week 2. The Super Bowl rematch.
Yes.
From last year.
Yes.
The Philadelphia Eagles go into Arrowhead Stadium and topple the Chiefs 20-17. How about this game, John?
Great game. I mean, it was a game that you would absolutely expect. I'm actually shocked that the Eagles did go into Kansas City and actually pull off that win. Very impressive.
We've been saying Kansas City, it's tough to bet against them until we see them lose. And now we've seen them lose 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
3 if you count the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Kelsey drops a pass on the goal line. There's a 14-point swing because then Philadelphia drove it right down the field. And it's demoralizing. I mean, they were too far behind then. They made it close at the end, but tough to win when you make those kind of mistakes. And that's uncharacteristic of Kansas City.
I would have to agree with you. This is not the Kansas City Chiefs of the past. Just not.
Oh, well, so we'll see. The dynasty may be over. They might still make the playoffs. It's a long season. I'm not, writing them off yet, but we'll see. The Colts sneaked by the Broncos. The Colts have played 2 games this year and not punted yet.
Which is very, very, very
It's the first
amazing.
time ever, the first 2 games of a season in NFL history.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. Daniel Jones, another great game, 23 out of 34, 316 yards. And the Broncos had this game won. But Spencer Schrader was trying to kick that field goal. It was a 60-yard field goal attempt.
Yes.
And dude jumped over the top and got the unsportsmanlike penalty.
Yep.
They got another chance. He kicked it from 45. And what a fantastic finish that was. The Colts won 29-28. Great game. Colts are 2-0. Hey,
yes, they are.
Colts are 2-0.
Who would have expected that? But hey, congrats to them.
You know, the Broncos, they're 1-1. They're going to be in the mix this year. They're going to be in the mix. Sean Payton's doing some good things up there.
Sean Payton is a very, very, very good coach.
Bo Nix came back to earth a little bit, threw a crucial interception in that game that he probably, wish he didn't. Of course he wished he didn't. The Dallas Cowboys, the kings of drama, outlasted the New York Giants. What a fantastic game this was. 40-37 in overtime. I thought it was going to be a tie. I don't know if you saw it overtime.
Yes.
They were just, they scored all these points in the fourth quarter. And
nobody wanted to score in the overtime period. It's hilarious.
But Brandon Aubrey, kicker for the Cowboys, 64-yard field goal. Unbelievable.
What a game.
To tie it, and then a 46-yard to win. And, of course, the big game on Monday night, the Buccaneers over the Texans 20-19 in Houston. It was the opposite of what happened in 2023 when C.J. Stroud led a touchdown drive to win.
Yes.
And Baker Mayfield. Wow, he's been looking good this year.
I would agree. And, the Bucs are, what are they, 2-0 for is it 5 straight seasons?
4 years in a row.
Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, that's just great.
Just doing good stuff there. I think the Bucs are going to be a team to be reckoned with in the playoffs.
I honestly do. I mean, they're easily going to win the NFC South. Yeah, they can go deep in the playoffs.
from Ohio State University, wide receiver. He dropped a pass last night that would have put the game away, but he's still done some great things in the first 2 games.
Absolutely.
In the league, so good for them. But wow, great game, very exciting. And the Bengals topped the Jaguars Another back and forth game, but the big news here:
Is they're losing? They lost Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's gone till December.
Yeah.
The man with the wonderful hair is gone now for a couple of games. I mean, more than a couple of games till December.
Absolutely, that's going to be tough for the Bengals to overcome.
You know, and Jake Browning came in. He did have a touchdown run of 4 yards with 18 seconds left to win the game. There were a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties. But, I mean, is Browning the guy that's going to lead this team to the playoffs?
I don't know, because when you look at the division that the Bengals are in, they are in the AFC North. So you have to contend with Baltimore. You have to contend with Pittsburgh. So that is, it looks kind of bleak for him.
There's one other team in that division, John. The Cleveland Browns also play in that division.
Oh, the who?
Remember? The Cleveland Browns!
Oh, I forgot Cleveland had a football
Most
team.
people would like to forget their start of their season, especially fans of the Cleveland Browns. Yes, but Cleveland has a home game this week.
I wonder who will show up.
Green Bay will show up, and Green Bay will demolish them.
There you
but
go.
That's okay.
There you go.
So that's fine. So that's a look at some of the most exciting games. Listen, the NFL is really exciting, and any given Sunday, as the movie title once said, any team can beat any team, as we've seen, and this will be more exciting as we keep going. So when we come back, we're going to look at Pat's tiers after week 2. Now, the tiers are a hint at where teams may be, and we're going to look at that right when we come back from our break.
Absolutely. This is Two Guys Talking NFL. This week it is brought to you by Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Yay, that's a sponsor now.
Barbecue and foot massage.
You take care of your son.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. Now, let's put the sauce with the sauce also. And hello, folks. Welcome back to this edition of Two Guys Talking NFL. I'm with my homie Pro G.
Over here with Smooth Dr. J.
Absolutely. And of course, remember now, this podcast, this episode is brought to you by Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Yes, Pat, now they got all kinds of barbecue there. They got the vinegar base. They got the mustard base.
No.
I mean, like they got it all.
How about some red and brown barbecue sauce?
We can do that.
Some Texas, Kansas City stuff.
We can do that also. That's not an issue at all. You got to be hungry now.
Let's go for dinner after the show.
Yes.
All right, today we're going to start a feature we haven't done before, but tiers after week 2. If you just put some football teams together for certain reasons, this is how they turn out, and they kind of go, from the bottom of the poll to the top. So here we go. The no expectations tier starts off with the Panthers, the Browns, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Jets, the Titans, and the Bears.
I would agree with you on this because all those teams are just existing right now in the National Football League.
Looking forward to 2026, we might say. Yes, it's not too early to say that about those. All right, the call the ambulance tier. We alluded to this with the injury to Joe Burrow. The Bengals and the Vikings. Really sad stuff with Joe Burrow out for several months. And then J.J. McCarthy is going to miss 2 to 5 weeks. Now, the Vikings have a bye coming up in that time, so that'll be helpful. But J.J. McCarthy's still a big question mark. I don't see the Vikings making the playoffs this year anyway, but this really hurts their chances. You know who their backup is over in the Vikings?
Yeah, who was it?
Carson Wentz.
Oh, very interesting.
He was good once.
As a matter of fact, we're going to preview games, right?
Here we are.
The 2 backups playing this week?
And they play each other this week. So somebody's got to win this week.
Yeah.
All right. Expect the unexpected tier. These are the teams that you just never know what you're going to get week to week.
Agreed.
Cowboys, Giants, the G-men played pretty well this week. They could be in that no expectations tier, but we'll see. Falcons won a big game up in Minnesota. Patriots, Steelers, Jaguars, Broncos, and the Raiders.
You definitely never know what you're going to get out of Pittsburgh Steelers and their offense.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
That's good.
I'll leave it there.
Next tier, moving up. The Are You Kidding Me tier. Teams here for different reasons. The Colts at 2-0.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. They are 2-0. The Chiefs at 0-2.
Are you really kidding me?
And the Texans at 0-2.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. I am not at all. But here's the thing. You and I both picked the Colts to miss the playoffs.
We did.
We picked the Chiefs and the Texans to win their division. Right now, they're moving in opposite directions. We'll
Come
see.
on, y'all. Get it
See how
together.
that plays out. It's a long season.
Get it together.
All right. Okay, moving up to the top 3 tiers. The about as expected tier. These teams are performing where we probably thought they were. The Lions, the Commanders, the Cardinals. They're 2-0, but it's not an impressive 2-0.
I would have to agree with you on that.
And the
definitely.
Seahawks. The Cardinals have beaten the 2 arguably worst teams in the league in the Saints and the Panthers.
That's why I say with the Cardinals, I would actually put them down probably more along the lines of the expect the unexpected.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah.
We'll see when they play a real team.
Yes.
All right, the next top 2 tiers here. These teams are just solid teams. They can make some things happen, maybe even go all the way to the Super Bowl. The Rams,
Solid as a rock.
the Chargers,
Solid as a rock.
the Buccaneers,
Very solid.
and the San Francisco 49ers
Pretty solid.
with backup quarterback Mac Jones.
Absolutely.
Kyle
It'll be interesting
Shanahan.
to see. Yes. Shanahan's a great coach.
He
Yes.
does something special with quarterbacks.
He does.
You like that segue?
I love it. I was
Because
about to say.
the top tier in Pat's tiers after week 2 is the something special tiers. These teams probably going to be in the Super Bowl, and one of them is probably going to win it.
Yes.
The Ravens,
Of course.
back on track.
Of course.
The Eagles, defending Super Bowl champs, 2-0. The Buffalo Bills, and the Green Bay Packers.
The Packers have
Whoa.
really, really, really impressed me. They
Wow.
are now starting to make me change my mind on who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
Very good. So that's Pat's tiers after week 2. Moving on, let's look at the top 10 in Pat's traditional poll this week. Coming in at number 10, down from number 6 last week, the Washington Commanders. 1-1.
They're good there.
All right. Moving up a little bit, the Tampa Bay Bucks in at number 9. Baker Mayfield, and underrated coach is Todd Bowles.
I agree.
He's done some great things there in his tenure there.
He does some
Tampa
great
2-0, hosting the New York Jets this week, which means they'll probably be 3-0.
Absolutely.
There you go. The San Francisco 49ers in at number 8 this week, also with a 2-0 record, and they're playing for first place in the NFC West this week against Arizona.
And they will take over first place in
They
the
should.
NFC West. That's
I'll
all I'll
be very
say.
disappointed if they don't, even with the
Agreed.
backup quarterback.
Agreed.
Detroit Lions up to number 7. They absolutely demolished the Bears this week.
Yes, that was a good bounce back win for the Lions.
Well, not only that, I think that Dan Campbell probably wanted to show his former offensive coordinator. We still have some offense here without you, Ben.
Absolutely.
We can score 52 points on your team.
We have a lot of offense without you. Trust me.
That was pretty outstanding what they did. And did you see Jared Goff try to make it's not a Lambeau leap, but he tried to jump into the
Yeah,
stands.
they call it the Lion League. That's
The
what they call
Lion
it.
leap.
Yeah.
His teammates had to push him up into the...
Jared, don't do that again,
Man
please.
can't jump. Okay, well, we know why he can't jump, but that's another
Oh,
story
gosh.
altogether. That's another story altogether. All right, the LA Rams in at number 6, up a notch.
Yes.
And they're going to Philadelphia this week. We'll
Ooh,
preview that game
ooh.
later. Tough game, right? Wonderful game. The LA Chargers holding at number 5 after their impressive win on Sunday night.
It is sunny in Southern California.
Yeah, they took care of the Raiders as they should have. The top 4, they remain the same as last week. Baltimore in at number 4.
Yes.
The game of the week this week against Detroit. You've got the Ravens. Yeah, they bounced back in a big way, but they were playing Cleveland, but they didn't even let them have a chance. It was
I
a
agree.
blowout.
That they did what they were supposed to do.
They did blow out a team.
They
You're better.
are who we thought they were. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Thank you, Dennis Green.
You're welcome.
Wonderful memory there of the Philadelphia Eagles in at number 3. Yeah, some people think Philly should be higher. I still have Green Bay in at number 2. Those two teams might be playing for the NFC Championship.
That's going to be my pick, actually.
I mean, the Rams too might get up there. We'll see, but I don't think Detroit and San Fran and maybe Tampa. I don't know. We'll see. All right, and the number 1 team for the 3rd week in a row in Pat's poll. Drum roll, please. That was a weak drum roll, but that's fine. The Buffalo Bills, 2-0. Yes, the Buffalo Bills, they had a great game last week. No problem winning over the Jets. It was kind of a boring game. So that's Pat's poll. Top 10, Buffalo. Top 5 remain the same. And next, we have the moment you've all been waiting for. John is going Lesaine next
Yes.
on Two Guys Talking NFL.
Yes, sir.
All right, we hope you're enjoying it. Keep listening. Let us know what you think. Welcome back to Two Guys Talking NFL. All you football lovers all over the world, coming to you on the World Wide Web now. courtesy of the Langford Communication Center at Newberry College in Newberry, South Carolina. I'm Pat Galliano, also known as Pro G, and I'm here with
Smooth Dr. J.
And here is what you've been waiting to hear. John's going Lesaine. John, take it.
Pat.
Yes.
I'm going Lesaine this week.
Well, I know that.
And what am I going Lesaine about?
Tell us, please.
Oh, my Lord. Let's just talk about stupid penalties. Let's talk about that. I don't know if you are familiar with the New York Giants lineman by the name of James Hudson III. He honestly should be named James Hudson IV because he committed 4 penalties on the opening drive against the Cowboys this past week. Yeah, so his first penalty that he committed was an unsportsmanlike necessary roughness penalty. That's 15 yards. And then he actually commits a false start penalty. Mm-hmm. Then he commits another unnecessary roughness penalty and another false start penalty. 4 penalties.
Wow. On one person.
On one person.
That's pretty insane.
In one drive.
There you go.
Dude, what in the world were you doing? I mean, come on, man. You're in the NFL. You know, mistakes are going to be made. You know, we can mess up here and there. But 4 penalties on one drive? Dude, come on. Oh, no. I just can't talk about Hudson. You know, I also got to talk about, I got to bring in the Denver Broncos. You know how they messed up, you know, their game also. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, come on. A leverage penalty to make a 60-yard field goal to be a 45-yard field goal and you end up losing the game. Come on, man. Y'all need to get it together. All these penalties are not necessary. I'm mad. As a referee, I'm mad. I don't like to throw my flag. I don't like to blow my whistle. Don't make us throw our flags. I'm done. I'm going insane.
I think the microphone is smoking hot from that. That was pretty wonderful. Yes, and you know, is there any way to throw a flag on the officials when they miss calls they should make?
Well, you know, we're human, and I mean, on the real, all I can say is, like, when you get up in the NFL, professional, you know, when you're officiating, every single call that you make or that you don't make is going to be tracked. So even if it looks like they don't get in trouble, trust me, they are held accountable if they miss a penalty.
Well, thank you for your wonderful thoughts. Maybe the players will get together a little better in the next few weeks, but I doubt it. All right, moving along. The best logos of all the time. You know, NFL teams often change logos. Why do they do that, John? Why don't they just keep the same logo?
I mean, I guess some of them say we just want to be a little bit more modern, or, you know, maybe it's just, we need to keep up with the times or something like that. That's what they say.
What they say. In
but
reality, they want to make money, and you sell more merchandise when you have a new logo. So we went back through some of the great. We searched high and far and wide and long, looked at every single logo ever in the history of. All right, close to every single logo in the history, I must not tell a lie, of the NFL here. And we've picked the top 10 logos. Well, you picked 5 and I picked 5. So let's hear your 5th rated all-time best logo and tell us about why it's there.
So my 5th best rated logo of all times is the old Denver Broncos logo. With the Bronco coming out of the orange D, the steam just coming out of his nose. I absolutely love this logo.
It's a good logo.
I do.
The team I dislike, but it's a good logo. I got to give you that.
So I got to go with this Broncos.
It's the smoke blowing out of his nostrils that make it for me.
I got to go with this logo because John Elway was the man who made this thing.
There you go.
So yes.
All right, number 5 for me on my list is the Fighting Dolphin from Miami, wearing the football helmet with an orange M in the middle of it. Around, and the dolphin is framed. He almost looks like the Bronco in some ways.
He kind of does.
He has the same body position as the Bronco.
Absolutely. I mean,
there you go. And you've got the orange sun behind him, signifying the Miami sunset. Wonderful stuff. But what makes this for me is look at that eye. That eyeball of that dolphin means business.
Well, I mean, we also probably could have brought out the dolphin mascot, you know, from Ace Ventura, from that movie. Yeah, we could have did that also.
John, why don't you go on to your number 4?
I love you too, Pat. My number 4, I got to go with the lightning bolt from the San Diego / now LA Chargers. I absolutely just love this logo. It's kind of simple, but when you look at the gold and you look at the powder blue and the black outline, it's just amazing. and how it looks on the helmet is just very, very, very special.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love this logo with the bolts.
It's a little. Okay, all right. I would put this number 5 and put actually the Bronco ahead of it.
Okay, all right, that's
You know,
fair. That's fair.
But this looks great with the powder blue uniforms.
I would
will
agree.
give you that. Those are some of the
I
best
agree.
uniforms ever.
I agree.
Number 4 on Pat's list is the Norseman from the Minnesota Vikings. Look at that man. Big horns. Huge mustache that goes all the way down past his chin to the scapular. He's got a yellow braid on the side of his head and just looks like the toughest guy in the world.
That actually is a pretty cool logo.
That's a logo. That's a logo to be proud of. He needed all that hair to keep him warm in Minnesota before they built the Metrodome.
I agree. Yes.
Yes, and now it's an
It's US Bank Stadium, which is really
the
nice.
purple and gold, go Vikings. Yes, the Norseman from Minnesota in at number 4 all time.
Yes, the Vikes. I love it. I would agree with you on that. Yes.
Number 3, John, who do you have?
Number 3 for me is the Washington Redskins old logo. I absolutely love that logo. I love it.
It's great. It's very colorful. It's very, it's
Yeah, with
beautiful.
the feathers coming out.
The team
Yes.
doesn't exist in that name anymore, but
Nope.
okay. It's
But
still a
I
very
absolutely
classy
love
logo.
it.
And
Yes.
the colors are awesome.
Yes.
Well, number 3 on my list is a team near and dear to where we live. The 1995 original Carolina Panthers logo with the white coming out, whiskers
yes.
and white pointy, that's the sharp teeth with several fangs up and down and a growl. I can hear the growl from here. Much better than the new Carolina one.
Yes.
All right, John, who's number 2 on your list?
Number 2 is the old Patriots logo, Patriot Pat. I think
That's
yes.
his name, Pat the Patriot.
Yeah, Pat the Patriot. Absolutely love it. It's the Patriot with the football. Like, this logo is just great. I love this logo.
Look at the face, too.
Yeah.
The face is great. Number 2 for me is Bruce Bucko from the 1976 original logo of the Tampa Bay Bucks. The sword in his mouth, the swashbuckler look, the feather, the long flowing hair in
I
the
love
back.
that hat.
I want to cast that dude in a movie. All right, and who's your number 1 logo?
My number 1, call me crazy, but it is the Tennessee Titans logo.
You're crazy.
I absolutely love this. I mean, it's just a great, unique logo.
All right, I'll give it to you, but the real number 1 logo of all time. The Cleveland Brown, the dog with the spiked collar. Woof, woof, woof. Can't you just hear him woofing?
I can
Woof,
definitely hear him
woof.
woofing.
Oh, that might be me, but I think it's him. Yes, the hard look on his face, beautiful orange and black. Those are the top logos ever in the history of the NFL. Cleveland wins it because that's the only thing Cleveland might ever win in the NFL.
You're definitely
So
right.
At least they won the logo battle. So we hope you had fun with that. Yes, we'll be back. We're going to take a time out and preview week 3.
That's right. We'll be
All
back.
right. We'll be back in a few weeks.
And we're back. It's 2 guys talking NFL. This is Smooth Dr. J with my homie.
Pro G here.
Let's do it. Week 3. Let's preview these games, Pat. Let's do it.
You know, these names, though, first of all, these are our nicknames, but they're our rapper.
Absolutely, yes.
So when we make our NFL rap, that's who we'll be.
That's exactly what we'd be.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have some games to preview. I like previewing games. Pat doesn't usually make predictions, but we will be doing that. So we're going to start with a game that's intriguing because of who the teams are.
Of course.
It will be the Dallas Cowboys at the Chicago Bears. Dallas coming in at 1-1 with that thrilling victory over the Giants. The Bears starting out 0-2. Who are you looking at in this game? Is Caleb Williams good? Is he the real deal? What's going to happen?
I mean, he's kind of like hit or miss. He's so. But I think Chicago puts it together this week, and I think they get the win against Dallas.
I think they're going to rise up.
I think they're going to rise up.
I don't know. I'm going with Dallas in this one.
Okay.
I just haven't seen anything out of Chicago that tells me they can win a game. So we'll see.
We shall see.
All right, that's Dallas at Chicago. All right, second game to look at for this week would be we will have the New England Patriots in Miami. So how about that game, John?
It's kind of like a ho-hum game to me, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just nothing more than a normal AFC clash.
Yeah, it is.
East clash. So
It is. Did I get that one right? Wait a second. I'm sorry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers
at
New England.
At New England.
There we go. Sorry, I had the wrong schedule in front of me. Excuse me, everyone. There you go. The Pittsburgh Steelers at
It's a toss-up. I'm actually torn between these two. I just don't know who's going to pull this one out.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh is. All right, moving along. Let's get to a game we know for sure is happening. How about Arizona at San Francisco?
Yes, Arizona at San Francisco, big, but I think San Francisco wins this game hands down.
Okay, so Brock Purdy's still questionable. Probably won't play. Mac Jones did well, as we elaborated on a little while ago.
And the Cardinals haven't played anybody yet.
But this game's in Arizona. Kyler Murray,
mm-hmm.
They've got some weapons over there. Marvin Harrison Jr., right?
Is that San Francisco?
So San Francisco. Yeah. Oh, it's at San Francisco.
It's at San Fran, yep.
Oh, see, okay, so that makes a big difference.
It does make a difference. So
I don't know if Arizona can go up there and win. I'm picking San Fran.
Yeah, I'll pick San Fran.
Wow, they'd be 3-0 after that. That's pretty good.
Impressive.
Pretty good. Okay, let's see. The battle of the backups between Carson Wentz and Jake Browning. If you don't know those names, you probably will after Sunday. Cincinnati and Minnesota. How are you seeing this one? This game's in Minnesota.
I think Minnesota wins this game. I really do, because I believe Carson Wentz is going to quarterback that offense much better than J.J. McCarthy. I do.
Maybe. See, I'm looking at Cincinnati, and I'm seeing those two high-paid receivers. You got T. Higgins from Clemson University. You got Jamar Chase.
Yep.
I mean, if Browning can get the ball to them, they are better than any players. I mean, well, Justin Jefferson's good, so he can counteract one of them for Minnesota.
That'll be an interesting matchup.
It will. And Minnesota has some other weapons. They got Adam Thielen back, played for Carolina for a couple of years, not anymore. And, so we'll see. Okay, moving on to the next did I pick that one? Minnesota. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Minnesota.
Okay.
All right. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see. 2 games of the week. 2 are top 10 matchups. The first of which being a rematch of the divisional playoff from last winter. And I say winter because it was a snow game. The LA Rams went to Philadelphia, and they almost pulled that off. They almost did last year. It was very exciting in the snow. And the Rams are going to Philly again this week. Both teams 2-0. Both teams doing well, but both teams not really blowing people away yet.
Agreed. They haven't really played dominant football on either side yet. But I have to go with the Eagles here.
I think so. The Eagles are I'm starting to think about them kind of like we have thought about the Chiefs for the past decade until someone beats them. It's tough to pick against them. That tush-push, even when they line up off sides, the tush-push still works.
It still works.
They do line up off sides from what I saw.
Yes.
They analyzed that, and they on Fox, Tom Brady was talking about it. Yeah, it's All right, and then the game of the week is going to be Monday Night Football. Just the way it was designed. Ba-dum, ba-dum. We can do the whole theme another time. So as we wrap it up, this game is going to be great. Detroit at Baltimore. Detroit's a little desperate. Baltimore, they're both 1-1.
They're both 1-1. I'm going with Baltimore. They will take care of home field.
I'm going to go with Baltimore, even though I kind of hope Detroit beats them just because, Lamar Jackson's out of this world.
Yes, he is.
He is out of this world. Well, thank you for listening today. Look for Two Guys Talking NFL on Facebook. The link will be dropping Wednesday at 1 p.m. Look for new podcasts each week. Give us some comments on YouTube. And we hope you enjoy the NFL because that's what Smooth Dr. J is going to be doing.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be enjoying it.
That's right. We got to. We got some great games coming up. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Thanks to our folks who helped us out in the studio today as well. And we'll have another one for you next week. Bye.